We have some new details in a troubleshooter investigation involving a multi-million-dollar home in North Raleigh where a stranger was able to file a deed on that home despite the fact that she does not own it.
That stranger, Don Mangum, now charged with a felony and appeared in court today. Troubleshooter Diane Wilson was there and joins us with the very latest in this case. Hi, Diane.
Hi, guys. You know, Don Mangum still behind bars tonight. The judge actually increasing her bond as the assistant DA said there's a possibility of more charges besides just this one of attempting to obtain property under false pretenses.
In jail through video conference, Don Mangum made her first appearance on a felony charge of attempting to obtain property under false pretenses. Mangum facing the charge after she says she obtained this warranty deed to Craig Adams' North Raleigh 8,300 square foot home. Adams in court to see Mangum, who he says is a complete stranger, and filed this deed on his home.
A little bit of relief, but it's still a nightmare to try and unwind this mess.
Prosecutors say the warranty deed was filed by Mangum on August 12th with the Wake County Register of Deeds office. Adams says he only learned about Mangum getting the deed in her name after the property management company for his HOA asked if he sold his home. Apparently, Mangum contacted them to get gate access, as his home sits in a private gated community. Adams says he believes Mangum's goal was to squat in his home.
What happens to the people that don't find out their houses had false claim warranty deed, and then the person gets a tax statement, and then they end up in their house?
When we spoke to Mangum last week, she said everything was done by law, as she thought the property was in foreclosure, and she believes by law you can claim an abandoned property. Once she learned the property isn't in foreclosure, she said she stopped all paperwork. Adams says foreclosure was noted on an online listing website, but it was a mistake and corrected. In court, Mangum making no statements except asking for a public defender who did argue for her bond to be lowered. But the judge denied that request and said upping it to $150,000 due to the assistant DA saying there could be more charges against her. As for Adams and the warranty deed Mangum filed on his property, he says he knows it will not show up on a title search if he sells his property, but has filed a civil suit against Mangum. He says the only way to undo Mangum's warranty deed is for a judge to hear the case and rule it fraudulent.
I don't want another person's criminal's name on my house. I suspect you wouldn't either.
Now, Adams is hoping to prevent this from happening to others by working with North Carolina lawmakers to advocate for a legislative fix. He wants it to be easier to get a fraudulent deed off the record and basically undo it without having to go through the courts like he is. As for Mangum, she is due in court next month. We will keep you updated if any new charges are filed.